It is a beautiful morning to you. Welcome to Carnival Breakfast Show, come to you from Carnival Radio, and this is Newspaper Review. My name is Joseph Oyikola. Good morning once again, and welcome. To begin the news this morning, here are the headlines. Rivers crisis, Wike camp heads for court as Fubara swears in local government chairman. Police unseal 23 Rivers local government secretariat, withdraw personnel. Why my daughter will coordinate First Lady's office, says Eno. 2027 Labour Party welcomes Kwankwanso's offer to be BOB's running mates. Bandit kill one, abduct district head, others in Kelby. A life of impact, Deacon Olusha Kimbola's funeral and Thanksgiving service holds in Ibadan. Now to the news in details. The Rivers State People's Democratic Party and the All Progressives Congress faction on Sunday rejected the conduct and outcome of the local government election, stating that no election was held in the state on Saturday. The Rivers PDP lawyer to the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, described the poll as an exercise in futility, vowing to challenge it in court. The Wike camp said this as the Rivers State Governor Siminalayi Fubara sworn in the newly elected council chairman of the 23 local government areas of the state. The exercise was held on Sunday at the Executive Council chamber of the Government House in Port Harcourt, the state's capital, hours after the chairmen were issued certificate of return by the chairman of the Rivers State Independent Electoral Commission, Adolphus Enebel. The Saturday council election, which was marred by explosions and gunfire, was won by Action People's Party, which secured 22 out of 23 chairmanship positions, while the Action Alliance candidate won 1 seat. The APP also won 314 out of the 319 councillorship seats in the 20 local government areas in the state. The exercise was complicated by the ongoing power struggle between the Fubara and its predecessor, Wike. After losing control of the PDP to Wike, Fubara supporters switched to APP, securing chairmanship positions in their local government areas. Speaking to the newsmen hours after the election winners were sworn in, the state publicity secretary of the PDP, Kenneth Yowika, said the party would challenge the conduct of the poll in court. More details, please visit Punch newspaper. Rivers crisis, Wike camp heads for court as Fubara swears in local government chairman. Meanwhile, the Rivers State Commissioner of Police, Bala Mustafa, has ordered the immediate unsealing of the secretariat of the 23 local government areas in the state. This follows a directive from the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun. In a statement released on Monday by the spokesperson for the State Police Command, Grace Irige Koko, the decision was said to be in compliance with the IGP's orders. The unsealing of the secretariat comes just 24 hours after Governor Siminalayi Fubara sworn in the newly elected chairman who emerged from Saturday's local government elections. It is worth recalling that the police had sealed the 23 local government headquarters in July amid the crisis that followed the controversial 10-year extension of the former chairman. The facilities were marked by police personnel during the period. The command emphasized that the latest decision aligns with the Nigerian Police Force's commitment to neutrality and smooth functioning of democratic institutions. For more details, please visit Punch newspaper, Rivers State Police unsealed 23 Rivers Local Government Secretariat, withdraw personnel. In the meantime, Akwa Ibom State Governor Umoheno has faulted a media report suggesting that his first daughter, Mrs. Ellen Obareki, has been appointed as the First Lady of the state. The newsmen report that Mrs. Patience Umoheno, was wife of the governor, died at the hospital on September 26, 2024, surrounded by family members. During a condolence visit by the wife of the president, Mrs. Oluremi Tinubu, the governor said his daughter, as a special assistant to his late wife, was in the right position to coordinate the office of the First Lady. Speaking at the All Nations Christian Ministry International, ECHET on Sunday, the governor described the move for his daughter coordinating the office as a gesture that came more out of a natural outcome than a product of political expediency. He stated that asking her to coordinate the office would bring healing to the family, keep the office running, and serve as one of the ways he would find comfort. He stressed that first ladies were not appointed, adding that in the face of the sad situation of the demise of his wife, it was not only proper but also comforting and assuring for the daughter, who had been her closest assistant, to coordinate the lofty programs of the office. And also said priority attention will be given to his wife's pet project, Good Initiative for All, and other support programs for the women, elderly, vulnerable, and less privileged, adding that the activities can only be sustained with Mrs. Obareki as coordinator due to her experience, exposure, education, and access. For more details, please visit Punch newspaper. Why my daughter will coordinate First Lady's office, says Eno. Moving forward to the Vanguard newspaper, the Labour Party on Sunday welcomed the offer by the new Nigerian People's Party presidential candidate in the 2023 election, Senator Rabiu Kwankwanso, to be running mate to Labour's Party Obi in the 2027 presidential election. Kwankwanso, in a recent viral post, indicated his willingness to serve as running mate, the former Labour Party presidential flag bearer, barely 2 years after talks between both parties went south. The newsman reported that Labour Party and the NRPP had considered a merger ahead of the 2023 general elections, but the inability of either Obi or Kwankwanso to concede the leadership collapsed the heightened move. The former governor of Carnival State, who spoke in Hausa, expressed his readiness via a circulated video on his official account provided certain conditions are met. Kwankwanso, who acknowledged his rising political pride, stated that I'm bigger than Peter Obi politically. I'm his elder brother. I'm her PhD holder. I performed better than him when I was the governor of my state. I have no problem with deputizing for Peter Obi, but only if certain conditions are met. This news was sourced from the Vanguard newspaper. Labour Party welcomes Kwankwanso's offer to be Obi's running mate. In another development, gunmen suspected to be bandits have kidnapped the district head of Kenya, under the Danko or Sagbo local government area of Kebbi State. The bandits kidnapped the district head Isa Daya when they stormed his village on Saturday. They also killed 1, injured 3 persons and kidnapped 8 others. The state police public relations officer Nafiu Abubakar will confirm that the attack gave the name of the deceased as Serif Alhaji Halmu. He said a combined security team led by the police has launched a manhunt on the abductors of the monarch to rescue the abducted persons. He also said that the Kebbi State government has provided needed logistics to turn banditry in the affected towns, particularly Kebbi South, Zulu Emirate. The attack came a few days after bandits killed the chairman of the All Progressives Congress (APC) in the Suru local government area of the state. This news was sourced from Daily Post newspaper. Bandits killed 1, abduct district head, others in Kebbi. Moving to the last news for this edition of Newspaper Review, the Salvation Proclaimer Anointed Church Ibadan Spark played host to family, friends, and well-wishers on October 5, 2024 as they gathered for the funeral and Thanksgiving service of late Deacon Olusegun Adejumo Babalola. The widow, children, family, and friends of the late Deacon Babalola expressed heartfelt gratitude to God for their father's life, acknowledging the impact he had on those around him. In a sermon, Prophet Adegboyega quoted from Thessalonians 4:13, emphasizing the importance of living a fulfilling life. He noted that full days does not necessarily mean long life, but rather a life lead to its fullest potential. Prophet Adegboyega reassured the congregation that Babalola had gone to be with the Lord, bringing comfort to those grieving. The funeral service featured a memorable performance by the Spark Choir, whose special rendition added depth to the proceedings. In an interview after the event, Sheikh Babalola, the fourth child of the late Olusegun Babalola, shared his feelings about his father's passage. He noted that he was extremely sad when he saw the casket being lowered. However, he expressed his gratitude to God that his father lived a fulfilled life. He added that he will miss everything about his lovely father. Also, the second child of the deceased, Yinka Babalola, described his father as accommodating and down-to-earth individual. He said that on one hand, he was happy that his father lived a wonderful life, but on the other hand, he was saddened by the thought of never seeing him again. Femi Adesina, the former special advisor on media and publicity to President Muhammadu Buhari, shared a heartfelt tribute to Olusegun Babalola, revealing that he was his English literature teacher in 1978. Adesina remembered Olusegun as a wonderful person and a great teacher, emphasizing that they had remained in touch since then. For more details, please visit Carnival Media Limited. A Life of Impact. Deacon Olusegun Babalola's funeral and Thanksgiving service holds in Ibadan. To bring the newspaper review to a close this morning, here is a recap of headlines. Rivers crisis, Wike camp heads for court as Fubara swears in local government chairman. Police unseal 23 local government secretariat in Rivers State, withdraw personnel. Why my daughter will coordinate First Lady's office, says Henor. 2027, Labour Party welcomes Kwankwanso's over to be Obi's running mate. Bandits kill 1, abduct district head, others in Kebbi. A Life of Impact, Deacon Olusegun Babalola's funeral and Thanksgiving service holds in Ibadan. And with that, we've come to the end of the newspaper review. Thank you very much for listening. You can download the Carnival Media app from Play Store and app iOS. You can also check out our website at www.carnivalmedia.ng. Have a wonderful day. Please do to enjoy the rest of your day. It is Monday. Lay your hand on something profitable. The next time I'll be coming your way, enemy may help yourself. Here, God, Joseph Angel. Good morning once again.